James Ecrement, BelieveLand Media. I'm with Noah Colando, wide receiver, Jackson Polar Bears. Noah, it's your senior season. How was your summer and how did you prepare for the 2024 season?
I prepared by getting with all my guys, especially my quarterback, Lucas Ecrement. I mean, I've been longtime friends with him, so I mean, at any moment in our spare time, you know, it was just, hey, can we get together and throw at any time and just get that chemistry up and work towards the senior year.
Excellent. So what do you want to improve on the most in this 2024 season? Where do you expect that all your off-season work that you put in, where do you think you're going to gain the most?
I think we're going to gain a lot of more receptions this year and like kind of figuring out just how things are going to roll. I mean, it's a new offense and I mean, that's kind of just what we're going towards.
Yeah. So who inspires you off the field and helps you become a better player and a better person?
I'd say my parents. I mean, they sacrifice so much for me and I'm truly blessed and gotta thank the man above, Jesus Christ. I mean, he's done so much for me and my family to where, I mean, those are my biggest inspirations.
Well, you being a senior, so the senior class, your captains, your coaches, what do they mean to you as teammates and as mentors?
I mean, it's family. I mean, those are my brothers. I mean, I've been with these guys for forever, as long as I can remember. And these coaches, ever since coming from the middle school up to freshman, they've just brought all of us in and made it feel like a family. So, I mean, truly blessed and grateful for those guys.
And the last question, what does it mean to be a Jackson Polar Bear?
It's everything to me. I mean, I've grown up here my whole entire life. I remember coming to these games, sitting right up in here, sitting in the stands, just running around the place and looking at these guys like it's NFL. So it means the world to me. And now that I'm that guy playing on this field, I mean, it's great.
Yeah. Well, no, thank you for your time and have a great season.
So thank you.
James Ecrement, BelieveLand Media with Cooper Geissinger, defensive back for the Jackson Polar Bears. Cooper, what was your summer like and how did you prepare for the 2024 season?
We had a good summer. We've pretty much been doing stuff since the winter though, lifting in the weight room, conditioning, all that stuff. I think we really took a big step forward this season with the summer stuff, being our team camp in 2 days were a lot longer, a lot more focused, a lot more precise and all that.
So being the 2024 season right around the corner, where do you want to improve personally on the defensive side of the ball compared to last season?
Last year I had about 3 picks. I'm looking to probably double it, if not more than that. I'm looking to have more tackles, just make more plays for the team.
Excellent, excellent. So who inspires you the most off the field and helps you to be a better player and a better person?
My brother, he played here 3 years, sophomore through senior year, QB. He's playing at the University of Tennessee Martin right now. It's a Division I program, so he inspires me a lot. And along with my dad, he coached football for a very long time growing up.
Awesome, awesome. The last question for you, what does it mean to be a Jackson Polar Bear?
Jackson Polar Bear, I mean, it means everything to me, man. I've been on the other side of the tracks. I went to Hoover, I went to all that, but being here, it means the world. It's a lot better of a place, a lot better of a community, coaches, it's perfect.
Awesome. Cooper, good luck this season. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
James Ecrement from BelieveLand Media here with Lucas Ecrement, quarterback of the Jackson Polar Bears. Lucas, how was your summer and how have you prepared for the 2024 season?
My summer's been good. Just a lot of rehab because my knee injury. on the against Hoover last year, so just a lot of rehab and good summer.
So how have you grown both physically and mentally as a quarterback, but also as a leader, building off at the end of your sophomore season?
Last year I was an underclassman, so it was kind of hard to lead and stuff, but this year I feel like I'm more in tune with the team and have more friendships on the team, so it's easier to lead this year.
So talk about success. You want to talk about the offensive line, right? Because they're the guys that keep your jersey clean. Tell me a little bit about the offensive line this year.
You know, the offensive line, they're some of the hardest and most like down-to-earth people I know. They're always having my back and I have their back.
Your skilled position guys. You're a quarterback that doesn't mind running the football, but airs it out too. Tell me about the weapons around you.
Noah Colando, he's coming back from last year. He's a big weapon. And then we got Max Cowles coming, and Christian Satterfield is running back. And that's it.
So your senior class, your captains, your coaches, what do they mean to you as teammates and as mentors?
You know, they mean everything to me, because without them, I wouldn't be who I am today in all aspects of my life, whether that's in the school, football, or just as a friend.
Great. Lucas, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Good luck this season.
Thank you.
James Ellifritz, BelieveLand Media, with Coach Jay Rohr of the Jackson Polar Bears, also an alumni of Jackson High School. Coach, it's your third season here with the Polar Bears. What have you learned from your previous 2 seasons that's going to help you obtain your goals for 2024?
Again, I think every coach, you try to take things from other coaches, and I've certainly taken some of those aspects from, again, Nate Held and Phil Morrow and obviously Tim Budd. But really, it's trying to make my own stamp in our own culture and how we practice and our approach to go to practice. But and I don't know if I'm changing too much, to be honest with you, from years past. Just the culture itself and the players that have now, been a part of it and have some playing experience underneath their belt. I think that's probably the most critical, because we're at a time right now that we bring back a lot of guys with a lot of playing experience, where in years past we've had small numbers of senior classes and not had a lot of experience. So we bring back a lot of guys with experience. And the other thing too is just getting set in what our defense is doing, because we've changed our defense and even a little bit of our offense. So it's more getting set with an understanding of the way that we want to play, and then obviously the calls and the formations and the plays themselves and executing them.
As an educator, I hope you got to enjoy some family time this summer. But, as a dedicated football coach, we understand the sacrifices that you have to make to prep for the season. What coaching influences or sources do you seek inspiration from with your time away? Coaching clinics, film study, books, what inspires you off the field?
Yeah, number one is my wife and my kids. They inspire me the most. Because again, as you said, I'm not here if it's not for them. My wife, Mandy, is by far the rock. But as far as seeking football advice and reaching out to them, and again, just little things, tweaks here and there. Again, Nate Held. I certainly have talked to Phil Morrow. Tom McDaniels is a name that obviously he's had some tremendous success, but I reach out to them a lot. Tom Yingling is another guy. So guys that I've been around and veterans that certainly know a lot about the game, a lot more than I do. But I certainly reach out to them and get ideas and concepts and different things.
So tell me about your captains and your senior class. How's their leadership skills grown under you and your staff?
Tremendously. Again, right now we had 5 seniors that were voted on, and Jordan Warmath, Robbie Eberhardt, Noah Colando, Christian Satterfield, and Evan Mauser are 5 captains. Their leadership, along with, again, Nolan Foster, Cooper Geissinger, Foster Stanley, Zach Saleh. I mean, we bring back a great senior class that has tremendous leadership. And, again, we talk every time about what it means to be a leader. And that's to step up to your peers in difficult situations and tell them how things are supposed to be, how things are supposed to be done, and even when they're not going to like it. And those guys are willing to accept that role. And the other thing is their ability to come and communicate with we as coaches, not just myself, but their position coaches, and tell them what might be working in games or what they don't like or like about practice, and how we can adjust to better our team. And that's the blessing about having some veteran leadership.
Awesome. So you return your junior quarterback, Lucas Ecrement. A lot of experience the first 2 years. He's shown great poise, great production, both throwing and running. Second team All Federal League, second team All County, honorable mention, All District. What do you expect him to improve on the most as an upperclassman now?
Just taking the next step. I mean, again, you can't ask for more pressure to be put on a single guy that comes in as a freshman and starts a game against McKinley, and then plays extremely well for that season. Then comes back his junior year. To be honest with you, his next thing that I look is you're coming off a significant injury that Lucas came off of, and just seeing his work ethic and what he was able to do this summer, this off season with his physical therapy with our trainer Trish, it's been tremendous. My biggest thing is just having Eck feel more comfortable and feel comfortable back in the pocket when guys are actually coming at him, and to get over that fear of the potential of it happening again or something bad happening again. Other than that, no offense, but Eck's going to be Eck. He's going to run, he's going to throw, and he's going to do some great things for us.
So every team in the Federal League has lofty goals. As you head to Mentor to kick off the 2024 season next Friday, what are you most proud of this team heading into week 1?
Again, really just their commitment. Their commitment since January 4th. We live 4 days a week, and we've been doing it since January. And so their commitment to themselves, to the culture, to the program, they have high expectations. We bring back that a lot of experience, and they have an understanding now of what it takes to win in the Federal League. And they're excited for this year. And I take nothing away from those other coaches. I am blessed to coach against a lot of great guys throughout the course of the Federal League. And, we just certainly look forward to competing against them. And if that opportunity presents itself, it's to bring the FLC back to Jackson.
Coach, thank you for your time, and good luck this season.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.